Well, hello everybody, how are you doing? I am a happy camper because it is the time of month where I get this in the mail. It is time for our monthly Scribbler box unboxing. Let's open this up and see what we got. Now I've once again lost my scissors. I don't know what happens to them. They grow legs and walk. So I am going to have to improvise with this thing to open this box. Is it going to work? Oh, it's going to work. It actually worked. Let's open it up. This is so exciting. What do we have? First thing is our postcard with the Scribbler writing contest on it. I know I said I was going to take part in the writing contest last month, but so much stuff just got in the way and I wasn't able to do it. So I'm going to read this and I'm going to see if it's something that I'm able to do this month. Let's see what it says. List the 3 most memorable characteristics of your hero, anti-hero, or villain below. Our favorite submission will receive a bonus gift. Entries close June 15th. I have got some characters that I can actually write about. I've got some characters in mind, so maybe I'll do this. A refrigerator magnet, writing jams. This is so retro cool. This is like a cassette tape. If you were born anytime after, I don't know, 1990, you probably have no idea what this even is. When I was a kid, this was our standard way of listening to music. That's how old I am. Very cool to have this. And then we have a granola cookie bake with quinoa, buckwheat, oats, flax, dark chocolate, and real Michigan cherries. As a general rule, I'm not a big fan of granola bars. But you know, I never rule something out until I've actually tried it. So I will at least take a bite and I'll see if I like it. It feels kind of soft and chewy, which I like. If I'm going to eat a granola bar, it's not going to be one of the crunchy, crispy ones. It will be one of these soft ones. This looks like one of those microfiber cloths that you use to clean like a computer monitor or something. Yeah, that's what it is. You use it to clean a computer monitor or, you know, your screen of your phone or your tablet. See, that's what I like about these boxes. You get stuff that's actually useful. Of course, I still have so many of these boxes that I haven't gotten around to organizing yet, but I've been in the process of changing my setup in my home office space. I will do a video showing you my setup sometime, but you know, now that I'm kind of in the process of getting that organized, I am going to find permanent spaces for the contents of these boxes and for the boxes themselves, because I do like these boxes. Even though they're all the same, having the whole collection of them is really cool. I do like it a lot. And then we have an essential notebook. What can I say? I love notebooks. I have got so many notebooks that I have not even used. But, you know, it doesn't matter. I could have 100 notebooks that I haven't used, and I would still appreciate another notebook. Notebooks are nice. This month's writing passport is about protagonists. In other words, the main character of your story. And you know, a story is not really a story unless you have a strong protagonist. And this gives you some tips about how to build your characters, what motivates them, what do they want, what do they need, who are they, what is their conflict, how are they going to solve that conflict. You know, building your characters is one of the most important parts of writing a story. So this is a really good topic to be addressed in one of these writing passports. I'm looking forward to reading this one. And then we have our inside look, which talks about judging a book by its title. It looks like this talks about how to craft a good title for a book. We touched upon this a little bit in the last unboxing. Titles are something that I tend to have a lot of trouble with. In the book that I am currently working on editing and preparing to potentially submit to an agent, the title came pretty easily to me because it's a word that I made up. It's not an actual word, I made it up. And it does just go with the story. But I've written other things that, you know, the actual story has come so easily to me. And then I've just sat there thinking, what's the title of this damn thing going to be? It's a real struggle. It is really hard because you have to kind of encapsulate the essence of your story in 1 or 2 or 3 words, and that is not easy to do. This month's chat is with J.D. Netto. J.D. Netto is a multifaceted best-selling author. His first fantasy series, The Whispers of the Fallen, became an underground phenomenon when first published. He's also the founder of Saved by the Page, a movement that invites readers to share stories on how books saved their lives. He's also known for Henderbell, The Shadow of St. Nicholas, a speculative fiction novel that follows the cursed bloodline of Father Christmas. His latest work, The Broken Miracle Part 1, is a fictional biography inspired by the life of acclaimed pianist Paul Cardall and his journey living with half a heart. The novel also spawned an album featuring Paul himself alongside David Archuleta, Thompson Square, Tyler Glenn, among others. And here's something we don't usually get. Want more info about how to successfully publish? And this is information about something called Ingramspark. It's a website that has a whole bunch of free resources for people who want to publish books. And since I'm right at the beginning of that journey, this will be perfect for me to look at. And finally, the key part of this box, as always, is the book. The Girl with Stars in Her Eyes by Zio Axelrod. I do not know if I'm pronouncing that name correctly. If I am not, I sincerely apologize. Let's read the blurb on the back. Growing up in dive bars all along the East Coast, Toni Bennett's guitar was her only companion until she met Sebastian Quick. Seb was a little older, a lot wiser, and before long he was Toni's way out, promising they'd escape their stifling small town together. Then Seb turned 18 and split without looking back. Now Toni's all grown up and making a name for herself in Philadelphia's indie music scene. When a friend suggests she try out for a hot new up-and-coming band, Toni decides to take a chance. Strong, feminist, and fierce as fire, Toni B and the Lilies are the perfect match. Except Seb's now moonlighting as their manager. Whatever. Toni can handle it, no problem. Or it wouldn't be if Seb didn't still hold a piece of her heart, not to mention the key to her future. Now, stories about music and musicians always fascinate me. I've always loved music myself. I used to be an avid pianist. And I married a man who builds sound systems for a living. You know, music has been the heart of his professional career. So I think I'm going to enjoy reading this one. I'm actually going to start doing some book reviews of some of the books in these boxes, and I'm looking forward to getting into that. So this looks like another great box from Scribbler. I am going to make serious efforts to actually organize the things in all of these boxes. I don't know how many of these boxes I have now. And when I've got my home office space all set up, it is in progress right now, I will show it to you guys. I think it's going to be very, very cool. So that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing. I know I have, I always do. And I will see you in the next video.